made at the time of the plea, which includes the defendant spending 120 days in the Warren County Jail. It's my understanding she has 3 days of jail time credit. We will otherwise defer to the court on conditions of community control.
Anything from probation?
Nothing further, Your Honor.
Mr. Crosswell?
Your Honor, we have reviewed the pre-sentence investigation, find it to be accurate. It requires no changes, additions, or corrections. We believe the pre-sentence report fairly outlines the history of my client. We believe, given her prior history and the nature of this offense, that the agreed sentence, agreed recommendation that the defense and state have presented to the court is appropriate, and we would ask the court to adopt it.
Okay, thank you. Ms. Lampkin, is there anything you'd like me to know?
I just wanted to say that I have to do the 120 days. It's like I'm not a threat to the community. I'm not a threat to nobody. And the 120 days will be hard for me because I've never even spent 3 days away from my son. So if that's what I have to do, then that's what I have to do.
I guess, is there anything else you'd like me to know about you or this offense or anything?
Well, about me, I have real goals for myself, and I feel like that now that I can't complete my goals, I plan to go to the Air Force, and I can't do that anymore. So I felt like that was a big punishment for me, and jail time wouldn't do anything but keep me away from my child. And that's all I have to say.
What is the name of the co-defendant?
There's no co-defendant. There was an individual who she was communicating with in federal prison. I do not know that individual's name. There was also the individual who picked up the drugs from her, who she filled the prescriptions for. I'm trying to find that individual's name. I know she knows it. She has spoken to investigate.
What is that person's name?
That picked up the prescriptions, Shamar Brown.
Yes, that's it.
Is that a friend of yours?
He was a new friend.
He was not a friend?
He was a new friend. A new friend.
A new friend?
Yes.
Okay. All right, the court has considered the statements made here today, the purposes and principles of sentencing, the relevant seriousness and recidivism factors. The court has also reviewed the pre-sentence investigation. The court has considered the agreed recommended sentence of the parties and finds it to be an appropriate sentence. So I'm going to order you to, I'm going to place you into community control for a period of 3 years. You'll be subject to supervision of the Warren County Probation Department. I'm going to order you to serve 120 days in the Warren County Jail, give you credit for the 3 days you've served. I will allow you to make arrangements for the service of the remaining 117 days with your probation officer. You are ordered to get full-time verifiable employment. You're to have no contact with Shamir Brown nor anyone who is in federal or state custody. You're not to contact anybody that's in custody, okay? I'm ordering you to successfully complete the corrective thinking course. The court finds that you have the future ability to pay the cost of prosecution, so I'm not going to fine you, but I am going to order you to pay the cost of prosecution. If you don't pay those, I can order you to do community service of up to 40 hours per month until you're paid in full, or you make arrangements to make those payments. You are also subject to a discretionary period of post-release control, which means that if you are sent to prison on these charges at any point in time when you are released, the adult parole authority may supervise you for up to 2 years. If you violate that supervision, you can be returned to prison for up to 1/2 of the court's original sentence. If your violation is that you commit another felony, you can be returned to prison for 1 year or the period that you have left on PRC, whichever is longer, and that time would run consecutive to any additional prison time that you get sentenced to. You do have a right to appeal the court's decision of your sentence to the 12th District Court of Appeals. If you want to appeal, you must file your notice of appeal within 30 days of today's date. If you can't afford to pay for the transcript or anything necessary for your appeal, including an attorney, that can all be provided to you at no cost. Do you have any questions for me, Ms. Lampkin?
No question.
Anything from the state?
Your Honor, there was a mandatory fine on counts 1 and 2. Are you finding that she's indigent and waiving that?
We will prepare an affidavit of indigence.
Put him in affidavit.
You have no money to pay a fine, is that right?
Right.
You need to sign right here. You're not employed now, right?
Right.
Do you make car payments or anything? Your Honor, may I approach?
Yes, sir.
Please.
All right, thank you, sir. All right, the court has reviewed the affidavit submitted by the defendant, and the court will find that she is indigent for the purpose of any fines, costs, or other financial sanctions, including the mandatory fines. Anything else?
So are you leaving the court costs imposed or waiving?
No, I can't do both. So either she's indigent or she's not, so I'm going to find that she's indigent for all of it. All right, anything else, any other questions?
No, thank you, sir.
Ms. Lampkin, do you have any questions for me?
No.
Okay, I need you to head back down to court services where you checked in today. Your probation officer is going to want to meet with you for a little while, okay? All right, good luck to you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, sir.
Take care.
Yeah.
CR 43550, the State of Ohio versus Rachel Small. Ms. Small is before the court with her counsel, Ms. Diefenbach, Ms. Tranter, on behalf of the State of Ohio. Ms. Small, I had you taken into custody after I placed you into ILC because you had lied to me about successfully completing treatment. You did not. Your husband tried to do the same thing, but he ended up not going into custody because we caught it early enough, but he is now in residential treatment. So you are going to follow through. I'm going to continue with the intervention in lieu of conviction, but you're going to follow through with the treatment that was originally recommended. You or your husband do not get to decide for yourselves if you don't like it or you think you've done enough. That's not how this works. If you want to have intervention in lieu of conviction, then you're going to comply with the order of the court and the recommendations that were completed by the assessment. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
All right, so all the other orders are going to stand, but they're going to find a bed for you, and you're going to go into residential treatment that was originally recommended. Ms. Tranter, is there anything else I need to do?
No, Your Honor.
Ms. Diefenbach?
No, sir.
All right, let's get this right, okay? I'm trying to give you an opportunity to help yourself here, so let's get this taken care of, all right? All right, that's all. A monitor, MHA.